Well, we're just now getting back into a new week of work. We just came really through 3 games in 4 nights, and we got a good win in Delaware 2 nights ago. Travel was hectic. We got into Delaware with about 2 hours before the game, and just got dressed in the hotel and went and jumped on the court and won a game. Didn't have to think about anything, and it was nice. Guys played loose and played hard.
Does sometimes that help when you don't obviously want to, all the time, but does it kind of help a little bit when they don't have to think about it?
I think so. And we've been under some pressure, having lost 5 games and a number of games by short margins. So, the focus was just to kind of relax and take a deep breath and get back to sharing the basketball and playing a little freer. And it showed on the court, and guys were good.
As you were kind of talking about, this team has been involved in some close losses this year. How does that help this team?
Well, hopefully it helps us down the stretch. We're still getting better, and I know the public has heard that and probably don't accept it as much because they want wins and we want wins too. But it is a process that we're going through, getting guys to understand a certain style of play. And when we share the basketball like we did last game, that style is infectious. It gets us to play on the defensive end even harder. It leads to some fast break opportunities. We had a number of nice 3-4 pass situations in transition that led to nice dunks, and that gets the guys excited. So it's coming.
Talk a little bit more about the strengths. What are some of the strengths that this team does possess?
Well, I think our number one strength is the closeness of the group. I know there's 4 or 5 guys that have been here a couple years. That helps the group to work hard in practice. They know what expectations are. They're pros in that regard, and that bodes well for us in games, and has put us very close to a lot of wins. And we just have to keep developing that and executing down the stretch.
You guys got Iowa Thursday in Iowa. Just kind of give me the keys to that game.
Well, they got a little guy that scored 49 points on us last game. So a huge key is keeping him under control. We had the last three games, we've really had early good first quarters of sharing the basketball, and then we get away from things offensively a little bit. And so we have to just continue to share the basketball and trust each other and run our systems, and then tweak things on the defensive end for Iowa. They're a good club. I think they're 5-2 right now. We were very close with them. It was a 4-point game again. But we expect different results when we go on the road.